Hey, what's up everybody, it's Love Float, bringing you how to play options and how I personally play options. Now, it doesn't matter how you do options, it's your investment, how you do it, and I'm sure it probably works, but this is how I do it. But before we get into this, 88% of people who watch this video are not subscribed. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe. I post daily AMC videos. And I'm also not a financial advisor. Take what I say with a grain of salt, and this is not financial advice. So pretty much how I play options is I kind of honestly, in a weird way, I view it like I'm playing blackjack. Because in blackjack, you have your main bet, you got your main bet, then you have side bets, right? You don't always have to play side bets, but you can. And usually you got, on the left, you got your perfect pair, and then you got your 21, I can't draw on paint, but 21 plus 3. Now, I like to see kind of playing call options, well, just options in general, as side bets, because when I'm going in a position, I usually go 80% shares, 10%. Honestly, I usually do 80% shares and 20% calls. But you can also, if you're trying to hedge your bet, just to minimize risk, you could do 80% shares, 10% calls, and 10% puts. So if it does go down, you can collect some put money and then reinvest that back into more puts or to shares or to calls. So I don't usually hedge my bet because I'm all in on AMC. Fuck it, man. The puts are really expensive on AMC, and they honestly always expire out of the money. So I don't even play puts on this. But like, say other positions I've done, I usually do a strategy like this. It's worked out for me. Also, 70%. If you're trying to hedge your bet, 70% shares, 20% calls, and 10% puts. That's worked for me in the past, and it's really good. It's a really viable strategy. But think of, this is just how I do it. I think of it as a side bet. Now, say with your calls, you got your perfect pair, two of a kind, and over here you got 21 plus 3. This would be your straight. This is just me just talking about blackjack at this point, but this would be your straight, your trips, your suited trips, just that kind of stuff, flush. But yeah, I mean, this is just how I do it. If you want to hedge your bet, you can. It's honestly really good to do that kind of stuff. I don't know about AMC because those puts are very expensive, but yeah, you can do that. Also, another thing I'd like to touch on is rolling over your options. I do this a lot, and it's very successful, at least with my experience with it. So pretty much, say AMC or just any stock you're investing in is going on a good run. And what you do is, how I do it is usually when I'm about 100 to 200% in the green, in the money, in that option, I usually sell the premiums, and then I reinvest my profit back into calls at a later date, and with the strike price a little higher than the strike I was last at, in the break-even price pretty similar to, or pretty as close as I can be to the actual price it is now. Honestly, that's a good way to manage risk too. Just so your call option, if they're in the money, you don't lose that profit. It's pretty much securing profit and reinvesting your profit back into future call options. So yeah, I mean, that works for me with AMC. I'm not saying it'll work every single time, because just with options in general, there's a lot of risk with this, and also that's why I do 80-10-10. Well, really 80-20 for me. But that's why I do that, because it's only 20% of your portfolio, that position, is in the calls or puts, and 80% is in the shares. And shares don't expire. That's the beautiful thing about shares; they do not expire. The thing with calls is, they do. Calls do expire, and the further out they are, the more of a premium you have to pay into, and get those calls. You have to pay a little more. But honestly, I don't really YOLO like one or 2 week calls, because I've gotten burned on that a few times, and I've made some money with it, but it's extremely risky to do that, especially a theta decay or just theta fucks your shit up. And yeah, the further out you are, there's a lot less risk with that. Obviously, there still is risk, but you're really minimizing risk the further out you place your options for. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, have a good day, everyone. Take care.